Welcome everybody to the last video of 2025. And it's been a very long, stressful, and time-consuming year for not just me, but everyone else out there. I just gotta say, thank you all for allowing us to be able to make it through this year that's full of surprises, full of worries for some people. But we're here now, and that's honestly all that matters. And now, let's end this year off right. But let's start this video off with some big news I have. I have a lot of big news coming from me. You might be wondering, what is that big news? Big news is that I'm going to be having another channel. I will leave some more information on it later, as I do not, you know, want to disclose the information right now because we're still in the making of it. So that's no problem. No problem at all. But there will be constant updates about the channel. But you might be wondering, what's the second channel about? Excuse me. The second channel is about karting. As you guys know, I have not been uploading this year as much as I would have wanted to. As much as I had to cancel a lot of my current projects in order to continue this karting career. It honestly sucked because I had wooden railway videos planned. I still do half and half with the Disney cars and the Thomas stuff. I still do half and half. I honestly do half and half. But a lot of the wooden railway videos have been either shafted or put into the archives. I might be wondering, well, are they ever going to be released? Because those videos have some massive improvement in terms of the layout, the narration, and it honestly hurt me. It hurt me to have to want to get rid of that. It honestly did. But that doesn't mean they won't be out. But because of much time they took, months they took, some were filmed months apart, even years apart, honestly. I even have some Disney Cars videos that were stop motion that was filmed 2 years ago. I will now have to remake them, especially since my massive filming studio has gotten way better. And I'll update you on this channel about that too later on coming 2026. To honestly move away from those videos, it hurts. But that doesn't mean it won't ever be back. It doesn't mean that. I still would like to upload them with some changes, you know. But time will tell. Now, let's get into karting. Why am I starting a channel about karting? Honestly, I started karting in 2018, rental karting. I'm still am in rental karting because I even moved away from that just to come to Disney Cars. So it's all coming, it's all coming back. So I know on my channel I have recently posted, shorts, even a whole video about karting. I was just testing the waters, see how it would be, see how it would feel to me for uploading that first video. It honestly felt good, Didn't do as good as I thought it would, but it still did feel good, to have a good video out there, Even though that was my practice lab, at K1. But, all I gotta do is keep working to get better at the sport. It is a very expensive sport, which is why I'm trying to do YouTube on the side, not just for my benefit, but for the benefit of everyone else. Seeing everyone else out there, you know, working at karting, working the hardest, it honestly made me feel like I should, do the same. Put out some of my work out there, put out some of the time it takes me to get ready, you know. And that karting channel, like I said, there definitely will be updates. there will be a lot of updates coming for that, especially. Now, do I know the channel name yet? I do not, sadly. I do not sadly know the channel name. But, expect like my old YouTube banner to come back. Because I do have a karting banner. My karting banner is SP Motorsports. And I recently rebranded too. I rebranded it to Dixon Racing officially. But, that's just like for teams, like if I decide to do like an endurance race for karting or anything. That's not really for an actual racing team. Would I like to actually have that on my cart? Yes. But, like I said, time will tell if I will be able to have that. Overall, it's been a journey. It's been a journey not only with me, but you all too, seeing how my recent videos been doing, seeing the ups and downs of this channel. I know I lost some, I gained some, but it's life. It's life. I'm not mad, but it's life. What's there to be upset about? You know. But there are a couple shout outs I would like to give to those in the Disney Cars community. My biggest one and my inspiration for this video idea is coming from Piston Cut Productions. I would like to say, thank you. He honestly, he's one of the ones who actually helped me get back into the Cars collecting franchise. I was a huge fan of Cars when I was little. A huge fan. I'm talking a fan. Even as I got older, as I started moving away, from the Cars genre into like stuff like Thomas, he honestly ended up bringing me back. He's one of those who honestly brought me back, and it's very impressive how he did it too. You know, it's very impressive. Even though that was about over 4 years ago at this point. It's still just crazy thinking about it. You know, just the fact when people say, "Oh, you're too old. You shouldn't be buying stuff like this. You shouldn't have your room like this because it's at this point filled with over 200 Disney cars right now." I do have to recount, but he's the honest one. He's one of the bigger names. One of the bigger names, really, when it comes to me looking at my collection every day and wondering like what can I improve on, what should I get next, even down to the video ideas, I'm not gonna lie, I got this inspiration from him. Yeah, this video definitely wouldn't be possible without him. I would like him to see this video, even if he doesn't, it's okay, time will tell. But second big shout out going to Disney Docket. Disney Docket, he really did it too. He really had a big impact on this channel, in my opinion. You might be wondering, how would he have a big impact? Well, down to the hunting videos, my original hunting videos, what, 4 years, maybe, if I'm correct, 4 years ago? My original hunting videos, even my most recent video, most recent videos even inspired by Disney Docket. It very much is. I gotta say thank you to him too. He's definitely one of the ones who left an impressionable mark on me getting back into collecting again. Very. So grateful. My next and my final shout out going to LB Productions. He definitely inspired a lot of my videos too, especially with my early, crappy stop motion videos. Just seeing his work, just honestly watching all the behind the scenes of his videos, it really did inspire me, especially now. It still definitely does. Don't get me wrong, it definitely still does. which is why I'm learning a lot of tips from his behind the scenes videos. Would I like to incorporate them in mine? Yes, I would definitely like to. I would honestly like to, because his videos just feel so, I don't want to say lifelike. I mean, it does pull you in. It pulls you into the story. It truly does. He is another big name that left an impressionable mark on my channel. Even though, I might not say it, I feel like it's very like prominent in terms of my videos are made, you know, everything. But, you know, another wonderful year has finally surpassed. Might be great to some others, might be sad to some others. But time moves forward whether we like it or not. It is going to be a very harsh reality going into 2026, especially looking at looking back on 2025. But we can only hope that the year gets better. That is the only thing we can do. Just say to everyone, all the people behind this camera, just say, honestly, keep your head up. Don't don't put your head down. As many mistakes as it takes. Mistakes help you improve. Whatever you had mistakes in 2025, try to improve on it in 2026. If you keep making mistakes, you know, keep improving, keep getting better, keep honestly getting better. That is the goal you need to be focused on. Whatever mistakes you have, keep getting better. I can't say that twice, I can say that more than once. But I gotta say, thank you to everyone. Thank you for allowing me to enjoy my final year on this channel, as I will be taking a while to upload on this channel with updates on the next channel. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for all my original subscribers who have stuck through the dry non-uploading season. Thank you. Thank you to all my originals. You guys truly stuck through. I couldn't thank you enough. Even if the videos were boring, you guys still stuck through. Even if a video only got 3 views, you guys still stuck. I'm sorry. You guys still were there. Still were the whole time. But I'll say thank you, everyone.